Hello everybody, welcome back to another Doodle Man's 86 video. Today I want to talk about an announcement, or a figure announcement. This is pretty old, it's not new. Well, actually it is new, but it was released some time ago. But a company called Hiya Toys, who makes action figures, statues, and all these other cool figures. They made aliens. I know I saw some at the store. I didn't buy them, unfortunately, but all you gotta know is they're kind of like NECA, but their figures are just a little bit smaller, like in the 4 to 5 inch scale. But they announced a few days ago, I guess, that they would be making unmovable figures of a stylus series and action figures of an exquisite basic series that will be released this year in 2022. Those are our only details alongside this image, and I have opinions about this as always. Anyway, they did reveal a Godzilla and Kong a while back of the still figures, and they looked very nice. They looked accurate. I really like those. I won't buy those because I'm not really into statues that much, but they are very nice, and I feel like Hiya Toys is a pretty good company. I feel like they even are underrated, but you can see here in their post they say they will make a stylus series, which focuses on creating cost-effective and high-performance unmovable figures, and an exquisite basic series, which is focusing on creating more cost-effective and high-performance action figures. Now that's the part that hypes me up the most, because um for a person like me, I have NECAs and I can't get Monster Arts because they cost too much. So the fact that a smaller company like this is making similar figures, but for hopefully, and I do believe will be a cheaper price, that's very exciting news, and that's a very good thing. Um, I hope their quality is similar to NECA's for these new action figures. Those would be very awesome. You can see in the image, I don't know if these are the exact figures they're gonna have for this wave, but in the image you see Godzilla, Mechagodzilla, Kong, Mothra, Rodan, and Ghidorah. So that'd be very cool. As long as they have like NECA articulation and good quality, that's going to be very exciting, especially the Ghidorah and Mechagodzilla, because the only good articulated ones are Monster Arts, and of course those cost too much. In fact, all Monster Arts cost too much. The only ones I at least can afford are Mothra, Rodan, and Kong. But they're all going to be released in a wave this year. I don't know what date or month, but yeah, it just says 2022. So I'm hoping these action figures will also be in stores. I'd assume so. I mean, I see their alien stuff at GameStop a lot. So if they are released in stores, unless they say something, the first store I'm checking is probably going to be GameStop. I definitely don't want to see their prices online. But yeah, this is very awesome. Um, there is something I want to say. They are a company that makes much smaller figures. Like their alien figures are like 4 to 5 inches. That's very small. That's like what's a good reference? Like Gashapon small. No, not even Gashapon. That's a little too small. For you collectors out there, that's as big as I want to say like the Funko Pop. So that is a little small. At least for me, it's not an issue because I love small things. And if they're going to be at a small scale, that won't be a problem for me. At least me, though, because that could be an issue for other people. It is a nice alternative to the Monster Arts. It's just that it's going to be a little smaller. And that may bother people. But at least for me, it doesn't bother me. Um, I hope that if they make a Godzilla, they don't make theirs look like the NECA 2019 one, because that one looked ugly. The version 2 and 3, the Burning and Atomic Breath ones, looked really nice, but the original standard version just sucked so much. So if they are going to make one, I hope they make it look good. At least that's my expectation for the Godzilla, and the paint they did for their statue was very nice. So I believe they can take this on. Their Kong, the Kong, I guess, wouldn't really matter. I mean, Playmates made one, I liked it. Monster Arts made one, I liked it. Movie Monster Series made one, I liked it. For each of those, I do have a con, but for the most part, I liked each one. So, no matter how they make their Kong, just as long as they make it look good, it's good. Mothra and Rodan sort of concerned me because if you remember with NECA and Monster Arts, If they're gonna make the articulation similar, it's gonna be an issue because pieces may break and fall off. But I believe they can handle that as well. And then Mechagodzilla and Ghidorah, those are gonna be the big baddies of the set. They're gonna be, I'd assume, the tallest ones. Those are the ones I'm really excited for because I don't have a Mechagodzilla or Ghidorah that's very articulated or sculpted epically. So this would be a very nice option to get. Their prices, I believe, may differ. Perhaps these could be $20 to $50. I'm assuming their max would be 50 and their least would be 20 because NECA makes their figures for, I mean, I got their Godzillas for only $20 and those had accessories and stuff. But then again, these are on a smaller scale, which makes them a little bit more difficult to work with. So I'd be assuming Mothra and Rodan would cost the least, and then of course Ghidorah and Mechagodzilla would cost the most. So again, I'm going to go ahead and theorize that these are going to cost somewhere around $20 to $50. What stores they'll be at, I don't know, but again, I'm hoping they're at GameStop or Walmart or any store in particular. For accessories, Hiya Toys is, they do give their figures accessories, so if these do get accessories, I'm assuming Godzilla will have an atomic breath, Kong will have the battle axe, Mothra, maybe like a display stand alongside Rodan, like Monster Arts and NECA did. Mechagodzilla, maybe like missile effects, alternate hands, or a proton scream, hopefully. And then Ghidorah, I'd be assuming like gravity beams or maybe different wings, something like that. But yeah, as you know right now, or as you may have been hearing, I've only been talking about their action figures. Nothing against the stylist figures, but that's not really my thing, and I don't know much about that uh type of figure. So yeah, that's why I'm talking about action figures. Last thing I want to talk about is what's it called? Well, I want to talk about their packaging because Hiya Toys doesn't make it like NECA. Theirs is like boxes with display windows and stuff. So I'd be assuming that if they make these figures, they'd be making them in like boxes with display windows or something. I'm not really sure about how that would work, and I'm not sure if these figures are going to be individually released or if they'll come in like packs. Hopefully packs, because that'll make them easier to find, but that's also an issue because that does mean people who want just one character, it's going to force them to buy the cost of two figures even though they only wanted one. That's an interesting situation. I'm interested and hyped to see how Hiya Toys handles this, and I want to hopefully get all of these. I want them all. I want, because it's the big five alongside Kong. These are the main guys. Excuse me, of the MonsterVerse. Sure, they if they make Muros and Skullcrawlers, that'd be very nice. But as long as they make these guys, the ones they are displaying in this photo, I'm up for it. But yeah, hopefully more details are released soon. Hopefully we get more looks at these, and hopefully we get to see these action figures. Even just seeing like glimpses of the pieces of the figures or just the boxes in general would be very hyped and hyping to see. Tell me what you guys think about these in the comments. I'm interested in knowing your thoughts about Hiya Toys taking their hands and grabbing onto the Monsterverse and seeing what they can make out of it. And judging from their work already, aka the Kong and Godzilla statue that was released a while back, I'm pretty sure these are going to be very high quality, especially seeing their alien stuff. I do want to get their alien queen because it does look very nice. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and again, tell me what you guys think about these guys in the comments. My expectations and hope are that they make these six, that they at least have NECA articulation, sculpt, and quality. As long as they do that, that's enough for me. And the price. That's the biggest thing I'm hoping out of these, because I don't want like some bull puppy of $100 for each. But yeah, I'm just gonna assume that Ghidorah is gonna be the one who costs the most, maybe like at 50 or 40 even, hopefully. But yeah, that's what I think about these guys. And again, tell me what you guys think about these in the comments, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.